Hey there everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Lauren of Lauren Makes Plans, and today I'm here to plan out the month of July in my brand new Erin Condren Hourly Life Planner. So it's been a while since there's been very much of any kind of content up at all, but especially planner content. So I know that at this current moment it's more than halfway through the month of July because it's currently the 18th that I'm filming on right now. So I know that July is more than halfway over, which feels kind of crazy in and of itself. But I need to get my life back to some sort of normal routine, and it's been a while since I've had any sort of planner content up, so I thought even if it was late, you guys might enjoy seeing what my July spread ends up looking like in my new planner. So if you missed it, if you did not see it, you can go check out my setup video for my brand new 2024-2025 Canvas Hourly Life Planner. I think it went up last week that you guys, like at the time you're seeing this, it would have been last week that it went up. But I got it kind of all set up for what I wanted to do in it. So there's kind of a sneak at that. If you did watch that video, I actually did decide to go back and color in all of these books to match the months, and I really, really like how that turned out. So that's kind of a look at how that went. So I'm going to go ahead and plan out the month of July. I did go ahead and put in a bunch of sticky notes for things that have either already happened or things that are coming up. And then I did the same kind of for August, just trying to get my head around what all has been going on. So I'm going to do that. I do have this kit from Planner Kate, which is kit 631. I really like this one. It's really cute with all the little fun summer treats. So I've got the 7x9 monthly sheet 1, sheet 2, and the extra boxes that go in there. So I'm just gonna jump straight into this, and hopefully I remember how to film a plan with me because it has been so long. It's been such a crazy time though, a crazy last month and a half. If you followed me for a while, I know we have several new subscribers here. That's not in the right place, but I have several new subscribers here actually on my channel. So if you are new, welcome to the crazy. Now I feel like it's a little too high. It's slightly too high. So apparently the answer is no, I do not remember how to film a plan with me. And while I was doing my setup video, I had a lot of issues with my pages tearing. So I'm trying to be extra gentle here, but also not tear up my sticker kit. This is going great so far. Whatever it is now, we're just leaving it at. It will be fine, whatever it is. Even if I have to trim it a little bit. Good enough. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's good. It's just been so crazy though the last couple months. If you followed for a while, you know that we did spend the vast majority of the month of June out of town, like just all sorts of different travel and things, and all of that we do in June is actually church related. So we went most of it was this year. At the very beginning of June, like my daughter got out of school on July 7th, or no, not July, on June 7th. And on June 8th, my husband's brother got married, and they got married like almost 3 hours away from where we live. So we like literally got in the car as soon as she got out of school on her last day and drove several hours away to their rehearsal dinner and all the pre-wedding festivities, and then the wedding on Saturday the next day, which Kennedy ended up having like a stomach bug for, and she was the flower girl, so she was like taking the kids Pepto-Bismol to try to help settle her stomach and pushing through so she could make it through the wedding and through the pictures, and then like fell asleep and slept through the entire reception. It was kind of sad. But she felt much better the next day, and as far as I know, nobody got sick after the wedding, and you can't even tell she was sick in the pictures. So that was good at least, but it was a lot. And then the very next day after the wedding, we started the drive to Indiana for SBC, the Southern Baptist National Convention that we go to every year, because my husband is a Southern Baptist pastor. It's not required that you go to it every year. It is strongly encouraged though, because they vote on a lot of really important things that kind of determine the course of the Southern Baptist Convention for the next year. So we like to go to that. We have gone for the last few years. It was in Indianapolis this year. And then we go to like it's a camp meeting, which is like a old-fashioned outdoor revival. They've been having it for over 60 years. And both of our families have been very active, involved in it for over 20 years. And it's 2 weeks, and it's always the last 2 weeks in June. So we went to that. And then whenever we got home, I and my mother went at the beginning of July to a pastor's wives retreat, and it was a lot. So that's been some of the crazy. There's even more, which I will tell you when I come back from putting these date dots down. Okay, so there's all the date dots put down. This kit is like so cute. Hopefully the lighting is not too super funky. I'm having to use my ring light pretty much. That's pretty much all I have right now, because normally there's some natural light with it that helps balance it out, but it is like major thunderstorming outside right now, so. But after all that crazy, like we came home, the camp meeting that we were at goes the last 2 weeks of June. It starts on Father's Day and goes till June every year, Monday to Friday. And the second week, on that Thursday, which was the 27th of June, it was late that night. We were on our way home from the night, on the way back to the hotel from the night service, and it was like 11:30ish, somewhere in there. We were just driving, just talking, just, you know, whatever. It was late. We weren't going like super fast or anything. The kids were sleeping in the back, all of that. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was a car completely in our lane, and it did not get out of our lane. And if Casey, my husband, would not have seen it as soon as he did and had not jerked us over into the side ditch immediately, we would have been hit head on. Instead of being hit head on, we were sideswiped down the entire driver's door and all the way down the driver's side into the back wheel of our van. And the curtain airbags came out. The kids woke up. They were crying. It hit our 1-year-old's door. All of that. And by the time we got stopped and realized what had happened, the car that hit us was gone. And it was just all pretty traumatic as it is, as you can imagine. We are extremely fortunate and forever thanking Jesus that nobody was hurt and we were all completely okay. But we did find out a couple weeks later that our car was in fact totaled and we had to get a new car. So in the middle of all of this, we had to travel home. We had other stuff we had going on. I had this retreat that I had already scheduled and paid for. All of that kind of stuff. But now Casey has to go back to work. Judson has speech therapy. We had doctor's appointments, all sorts of things that we had to figure out, and we're doing it all now unexpectedly with one car. So that was, it was crazy. It's been a crazy couple weeks trying to get home, get unpacked, get back into a normal life, but do normal life with only one car, which means I can't figure out how to grocery shop and do all of those kind of things. So that is a little bit why things have been so delayed, as far as even though I've been back home for a couple weeks, why it's been so delayed with me getting back on YouTube, filming content and getting going with all my planner stuff again, because it's just been so crazy, so busy trying to get unpacked and do laundry and go on a retreat and go grocery shopping and take my kids places, and I've only had one vehicle to do it, and all the stress of dealing with the insurance company and finding another car and all of that was just, it was a lot. Honestly, it was a lot. But everyone is okay. Everything is fine. We are still working with the insurance company, trying to get all of that sorted out. But this sticker right here on the 13th is so happy because we got a new car and I love it so much and I'm so happy about it. But in the process of all of that, it's just been it's been so crazy. I'm hoping that the crazy is gonna start to slow down. We're not done with all of our summer travels, but what we have left is vacations and things like that. So that's fun. But also on top of that, if you hear squeaking in the background, which I try my best to avoid, but I can't help it. In the middle of all of that, our dog had puppies. So those are the puppies that you can hear squeaking in the background. So as if I didn't have enough stuff going on, now I have puppies at my house I have to take care of. So a lot of crazy, a lot of busy, but we're doing our best to get back to it. So I'm just talking and putting stickers down. Sorry. We'll get kind of back figuring out what's going on here. So we did, Casey's brother that got married that I was just talking about, they did move. They moved to the beach and we are the closest people to them. So we had to go for a couple days here right as soon as we got home, 2 days after we were in a wreck, and we went and helped them unload their U-Haul because he couldn't lift everything on his own and they don't know anybody down there yet. And we were the closest ones, so we did that. So we went down there literally just one night. It was 24-hour trip, which it's only 3 hours from our house. So it's not too bad considering all the other travel we've had in the last month that we went down there and helped them move. I feel like we did something this day, but I can't remember what it was. It's okay. It's fine. It already happened. I don't need to remember it anymore because it already happened. So here's where we are now. And we have dinner with some friends tonight that I'm gonna put down. And then Saturday on the 20th, we're having a church work day because we're building a new playground and it keeps like raining on us or people being out of town, and we haven't been able to completely finish that up. So we're finishing that up. And then on the 21st, we are having a baptism Sunday, which is super exciting for that. And then on the 27th, we are having our vacation Bible school, which a lot of times is, most places, I think, you know, growing up and everything, it was always a week-long event. But we are just doing a one-day one. We are a small church in a small community, and we have to do what we have the availability for, and we are just thankful we have the availability for a one day. So that's what we're doing on the 27th. And then on the 28th, we're kind of following up with the Bible school and doing like a community cookout day. So we'll be doing that on the 28th. And then that's it as far as I know. Like this month has been much more hectic than this, what it feels like, but actually like doing the things, like, I don't know. It feels like it's been much more hectic, and it has, but it's not because of plans. It's been because of circumstances of like all the stress of everything we've had going on. So that's okay. I'm gonna put in the paydays, which I did forget to do. Okay. So I think that's actually it that I'm going to put in here in terms of stickers. So I am going to be filling all this in with a pen. I am using this 0.5 gel pen from Mr. Pen. I like this one as long as it doesn't skip on me. And I'm not sure if it's just because it's brand new and I just took the little plastic tip off of it yesterday and it hasn't had time to warm up, or if it's like a left-handed thing, because sometimes some pens don't function as well for left-handed people, or if it's just an issue with the pen in general. But whenever it decides to write, it writes really, really well, and I really like it. But sometimes it skips pretty bad, and that annoys me. So we're gonna find out how it does right now. Okay, I completely messed that up, but we're gonna pretend like I didn't, and it's gonna be okay because I don't have another one of those full boxes, and I could use another one of these and layer a sticker over it, but that's a lot of that green pattern right there, and it's totally fine. I'm not that worried about it. So we're just gonna leave it just like it is. So I think that is it for this monthly plan with me. I'm really glad to be getting back into the swing of things, and hopefully everything will be much more consistent from this point forward. I know that there will be places here and there that I will miss in the coming months because we are going on vacation, because we haven't actually been on our vacation yet. We're going on vacation in August, so there probably won't be videos that week, but hopefully it'll be much more consistent moving forward from this point out. I am at this point in the summer that I really, really just need some consistency. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you know when I post new videos on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching.